But I'm really unhappy if Israel's going out this morning because the one rocket that didn't land, that was shot, perhaps by mistake, that didn't land. I'm not happy about that. You know what? We basically have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that?
All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rachakodash. I want to give double honors to our apostles and elder bishops at Great Millstone who continue to rule well and guide us through the Spirit. Double honors to their teacher, the elder high priest, all right, who provided the bulk of the doctrine which we all teach and believe, all right, through the Spirit. Okay, and peace and blessings. Shalom to the Most High's hopeful elect across the four winds of the earth. I'm your brother Yagadal. I'm a one from GMS Houston. All right, back with another lesson. And I just want to address this article, and which was based off of the video, the clip you just saw. All right, with Trump, he dropped the F-bomb on live TV. Okay, and as you get, I'm gonna read a little bit in this article. Ain't too much detail on it. All right, but just showing the low morale, integrity, all right, of America. Okay, and of course, this ain't the first president to get caught so-called cursing or cussing. Okay, but it was the first president to do it on live TV. Okay, this place, the skirt has been lifted up on this place. Everybody sees this place for the degenerate so-called country that it is. Okay, but I'm going to get into a little bit of this article and hit some scriptures. All right, it says Trump just became first U.S. president to drop the F-bomb on live TV, but he's not the first to be caught cursing. All right, it says President Donald Trump on Tuesday became the first U.S. president to intentionally drop an F-bomb on live TV when he told reporters that Israel and Iran have been fighting so long and so hard they don't know what the F they're doing. All right, I just wanted to hit that real quick, man. I want to get into some scriptures, man, because as I said, America is fully exposed, man. Okay, nobody looks at this place as they once did. All right, with the streets paved in gold and all this, man. Okay. All right. First precept I wanted to grab. This is Nahum chapter 3 and verse 5. It says, "Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts. I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame." And this is, all right, the whole world is looking at America. This is a shameful place. All right, this is a hypocrite nation. Okay. All right, you have this America going around and policing the earth. All right, claiming they're protecting people from genocide and dictatorship, when this is the biggest genocide was done here on the shores of America. Okay. All right. Now you have the deportation. All right, of the northern tribes. Okay. So if another country was to come say, "Hey, hold on, this ain't right what you're doing to these Latin people," all right. All right, you can't be just grabbing people up and taking them out of homes and off their job sites. All right, like this, nobody would be able to intervene. That's why everybody is turning against this place, man. Now that you have WW3 is pretty much kicked off. Of course, it's not. We ain't expecting to see nuclear missiles flying. All right, by tomorrow, the mark of the beast has to come. Okay, it has to be implemented. All right, the destruction will not come until that takes place. Okay, but we see we're in the beginning stages of it now. All right, all the nations have to take sides, man. All right, everybody's turning against these small hats in America. Okay, because they're not going to get. They're tired of the bullies of the earth, man. All right, causing trouble. All right, everywhere they go. Okay, but this place has been the cover's been blown off of America. First and foremost through the prophets, all right, breaking down the scriptures and going into current events and prophecy, all right, and tying everything that's going on today with the scriptures, man. Okay, and fully exposing this devil, all right, for the wicked, all right, demon that he is, man. Okay, in this wicked country that he's set up. Okay. All right, well, let's jump over here to Isaiah 47, starting at verse 1. It says, come down and sit in the dust. And the dust represents confusion. All right. And that's what you see. All right. You see old Trump. He looks frustrated, man. All right. This whole place is in a state of confusion right now, man. You don't know what's going on. All right. Every day you looking. All right. The ones that's on the watch, we looking to see what's the next thing about to pop off, man. Okay. But people are confused here, man. People don't know what's going to happen. All right, within the next 20 minutes of their lives, man, here in America. They don't know if they're gonna lose their jobs, if they're gonna start violating rights soon. Okay, people don't know what's gonna happen, man. All right, they just sit back, all right, being entertained by all the distractions. Okay, and hoping, okay, everything smooths out and everything can go back to normal. Well, that's not gonna happen, man. All right, the Most High, the exposure, the skirt being lift up is the beginning. Okay, but judgment, all right, great judgment is waiting on this place. All right, it says, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Why is it, O virgin daughter of Babylon, concerning America? Because no foreign army has ever invaded the shores of America. All right, this place is yet to be tapped, but it's soon to get a train ran on it, man. All right, it says, sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. In this example of it, man. All right, with Trump dropping the F-bomb on live TV, man. All right, this ain't the tender and delicate, all right, place that people once longed to come to. All right, to start over and get a new life. People are getting out of America, man. Okay. The ones who are privy to what's going on. All right, it says verse 2. Take the millstones, grind meal, uncover the locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Yeah, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. So this low state that America is in, okay, this high rate of exposure. All right, all these, everybody's getting thrown under the bus. The whole Epstein, starting with the Epstein scandal, the Pizzagate, now the Diddy situation. All right, this place is being uncovered, man, and the shame is being seen by all the world. Okay, this is a sign that the Lord is getting ready to return, man. Okay. And that's why, hey, we are locked in to what's going on, man. And this is a beautiful time, man, within prophecy. All right. We've been waiting, all right, for Iran, all right, and Israel, all right, to get at it. Now it's happening, man. Okay. Now you had Donald Trump saying that he's talking as if he got some control over the gutter rats in Iran, saying I told them a ceasefire. All right. And then you give them, that's why you don't pay attention to American news and what they put out. All right. They're going to put out their narrative, but there's reports that Iran, all right, had no knowledge of no ceasefire. Okay. All right. This is the time of the Lord's vengeance and the judgment on America, man, that great whore, Babylon. All right. All right. Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 21. It says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked, man. Okay. And this is why we have to continue teaching. This is why we have to continue condemning this place. All right. Stand on our watch. And every time something happens, we jump to the forefront. Okay. To be the top news reporters, man, on what's really going on through the spirit, man. All right. And the times, all right, is approaching. All right. That the Lord is getting ready to judge this place, man. Okay. So it's more time to go harder. All right. And lock in, man. I'm talking to myself first and foremost, man. Okay. To make sure we're on point, because if the Lord is returning, all right, you want to make that you sure you fulfill 1 John 2 and 28, man. All right, having confidence when the Lord returns that you did everything you could do to serve him and his Father properly. Okay? And grab this last scripture. I'll read this in the KJV and in NLT. All right, but this is Revelation chapter 17 and verse 5. It says, and upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery, Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. Okay, in the NLT, it says a mystery name was written on her forehead, Babylon the Great, mother of all prostitutes and obscenities in the world. Okay, all right. You go around the world and you have people. You see that there's a stronger morale or integrity, all right, in other countries, man. All right, this place is despicable, man. The things that's promoted here in America, the energy that's put forth, all right, and advertised, all right, is what's acceptable. The things that's being pushed, this whole Mo agenda that's being forced on the whole nation. All right, this is a despicable place, man. But let's get I want to get obscenities, see what they got on the definition. This is just a quick dictionary, Oxford Dictionary search. It says a state or quality of being obscene, obscene behavior, language, or images. Okay, it says an extremely offensive word or expression. And everything about America is offensive, man. Okay? All right, you have the other nations, all right, throughout the world. All right, they have some type of integrity about themselves. They have customs and traditions that they hold to. Okay, the only thing America promotes is more wickedness, man. All right, let's see if they got a definition for obscene. Obscene. It says of the portrayal or description of sexual matters offensive or disgusting by accepted standards of morality and decency, man. Okay. And that's what this place is, man. Okay, it's over sexualized. All right, that's why when you have nations, people of other nations come here, move to America. All right, what happens, man? You see, eventually, all right, their family starts to get ripped apart through the wicked ways of America. They become Americanized, man. All right, you have a family, all right, from the Middle East. Okay, where their women are supposed to stay covered up, and you see slowly, all right, the dress turns into jeans. They'll keep the head wrap, and eventually the head wrap goes. All right, they start getting lost in TV. Now you got a woman who was in order. All right, she's bucking up against her husband. She's giving the children, all right, rights. Well, not rights, but freedom to disobey or not be under the structure of the husband, man. All right. This place destroys you all the way, man. All right. That's why, matter of fact, I'll get it real quick. This is Micah 2 and 10 in the NLT. It says, up, be gone. This is no longer your land and home, for you have filled it with sin and ruined it completely. All right, I'll read the KJV. The NLT don't hit hard on everyone. All right, this is KJV for Micah 2 and 10. It says, arise and depart. Depart how? Mentally and spiritually from this place, man. Okay, not talking about getting a passport and fleeing. All right, now you see what's going over there, all right, in the land. All right, hey, Jake Ass is over there, man. Jake that went over there in the Ben Ami, okay, is still over there in the land generations later. All right, and they in the midst of war and chaos. And the reports is coming back that Iran is putting a foothold in them gutter rats in Israel's land. Okay, all right, the barrage of missiles that's being shot over there is doing major damage, man. Okay, it says, for this is not your rest. All right, and this is key for an Israelite to know, which all Israel is not going to get it, but the elect is going to understand. This is not our place of rest. This is not where we're supposed to set a foundation and look for a long run in. Okay. All right. We was bought here, all right, for either judgment or deliverance. Now we're fighting to be on the deliverance side, man, by departing from this wicked place. All right, it says, because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with the sword of destruction. So this is what we're trying to avoid, man. Okay, we're staying away from the pollution of America while still being on the shores of America. Okay, so it won't destroy us, man. We're being built up in the spirit, all right, and detaching ourselves from this obscene country. Okay, so when the destruction come, all right, we'll be separated spiritually beforehand, and then Lord willing, we be beamed up onto that chariot and delivered from the destruction that's coming. All right, to destroy the how's it worded in Revelation? All right, it says the mother of harlots, man. Okay, and abominations of the earth. Okay, so this it is clear. This is Babylon the Great. All right, this is the place full of abominations, man. Okay, set to be destroyed. All right, this place has been exposed. The skirt is lifted up, and everybody sees this devil for what he is. Okay, so that's it for this lesson. All right, Yahweh Shem Yahushua willing, it was edifying. Once again, giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors to our apostles and elder bishops, a great millstone, and the elder high priest who taught them as well. Peace and blessings. Shalom to the Most High's hopefully elect. Keep fighting, keep pushing.